Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about how we can use variables practically. And by practically, I mean use them in such a way that they improve the efficiency of our code. Last time I showed you what variables are and I told you of some rules that we need to follow when using these variables. So today I want to build up on that. I want to show you how we can use them to improve our code. So without further ado, let's get started. So over here I have this little story that goes, there once was a man named John. He was 70 years old. He really liked the name John, but he didn't like being 70. And what's interesting about this story over here is that it's an actual working program. Because it's in a bunch of print statements, we can actually run the program. So when I run the program, Python's actually going to print out the story. But let's make it a bit more interesting. Let's change a few things. Let's change the name to Bill. So everywhere where it says John, I'm going to change to Bill. And let's also make him a bit younger. Let's say 30. So everywhere it says 70, I'm going to change to 30. And as you can see, I had to manually go and change the name and age everywhere in the story. But likely the story only has 4 lines. If we had thousands of lines, we'd spend hours going through each and every line looking for where the name and age is being mentioned. But what if I told you there's a faster way to change these things? And we can do that with the help of variables. So above this, I'm going to create a variable and I'm going to call it name. And in this variable, I'm going to assign the name of the character. So for now, let's keep it as Bill. And below this, I'm going to create another variable and this time let's call it age. I'm going to assign the age, and for now let's keep it as 30. Now I'm going to come back to the story and I'm going to replace the character name with a specific variable. Now before I do that, I have to do a few things. First of all, I have to add a quotation mark right here before the name. So basically I'm wrapping this text into one single quoted line. As you can see, I left a space before the quotation mark to tell Python to leave a space before the new word. Then we're going to add a plus sign and the variable name to tell Python to include whatever is in that variable. Also going to have a full stop at the end of the line. Now I'm going to do the same everywhere where the name is mentioned. I'm also going to do the same where the age is mentioned. So now when I run this program, Python prints out the story just fine. It prints out the story with the names Bill and the age 30. Now what's cool about this program now is that if you ever want to change the name or the age, let's have to change the name or the age up here. And that will change it everywhere in our little story. So let's change the name to Ben and let's change the age to something like 45. Now when I run the program, you'll see that Python updates the name and the age automatically. And that's how we can use variables to improve the efficiency when we're programming. Because what's happening is that we are telling Python to go and fetch a name that is stored in a variable and put it inside the story. And that will improve the efficiency when we're programming. And that concludes this video. If you enjoyed or found this video helpful in any way, shape or form, then consider leaving a like and subscribing. Turn on post notifications to be the first to know when I upload a new video. Also, if you have any constructive criticism or any questions or anything, comment them down below. And until next time, thanks for watching. Peace.